Hello Aries, thanks for coming for your sacral chakra reading. Alright, so let's quickly look at what's going on with you on your with your sacral chakra. Before I get into the reading, I'm just gonna quickly tell you guys what the sacral chakra is, how it's connected to you, right? So the sacral chakra is pretty much the center for creativity within yourself, okay? And also creation. It is also what moves you with your desires and your passions is connected to the sacral chakra. It is also about childbirth and, procreation, bringing children into this world, because the sacral chakra is right there around the sexual organ. Okay, it is also highly about your emotions. Really, I think that's the major part here. It's truly about your emotions, and how everything you're doing is connected to your emotions, right? Your manifestations are connected to your emotions. Everything, is how you feel about something that drives you to move towards it. That's pretty much the essence of the chakra. How you feel towards whatever it is what drives you to go after it. And that is what the sacral chakra is mainly about on a practical level. Of course, there's different levels and higher forms of, reading the sacral chakra and what it means. But for the practical aspect, which is what I'm dealing with for this reading, it is truly about these things that I just mentioned. So let's see how this is being playing out in your life, really. Alright, so in the past, it looked like my Aries, you guys were really tapped into your instincts, just your natural animalistic instincts. That is what moved you, that is what drove you to go after your desires. By tapping into just what your instincts were telling you, you were able to navigate and go after things that you wanted, and and how you felt about things, right, was purely based on your instincts, which is really good, right? It is natural, and one of the best way to be honest and to be on your feet about things. It makes you think on your feet. I feel it very natural. So the only thing that was really working against you guys was that most of you or some of you had some fertility issues going on, and that is all issues that is connected to your sacral chakra. Alright, so that was what was going on in the past. Now looking at the present, it looked like a lot of you are feeling like you need to isolate yourself, or you're going through some form of isolation because you may be overworking yourself for some of you, or you're just going through a lot within who you are that is pushing you to isolate so you can think and figure out certain things for yourself, right? And I don't think that that's a negative thing. I think it's a way that you are going to grow. A lot of us need this introspection, this isolation, so that we can think clearly on what we need to be doing and what we truly desire and what is of value to us, right? Some isolation is needed sometimes. So I'm not seeing this isolation as a negative thing. I'm actually seeing it as a positive thing for you right now. Okay, you wanting to do this is positive. Now the only thing that's working against you guys this time, during this season, is that some of you are using using sex to gain things, so you're using the sex game. I would sleep with this guy, or I'll sleep with this girl so that this and that can happen. You're using it to your advantage, so you really need to watch it, because this is how you put your sacral chakra out of balance by using these energies for things. Things like this, it can really put it in a very imbalanced state, because you're training yourself and you're telling your energy centers, your spiritual being, that this is how you want to will things to yourself. This is how you want to do it. So then you close all other ways of manifestations coming to you, right? So that's a quick way of getting yourself in big issues. So I hope that you heed to that and figure it out if you are one of those people that are doing that at this point. Okay, All right, so moving on to the future, my Aries, it looks like you're going to be really tapped into your wisdom here, you know, stemming from your heart space and using that, you know, higher concept to really move you in your desires. You would be doing things based on, you know, analyzing it and, you know, really using that wisdom up there. Okay, and so I really like that, and I feel like that is very authentic, and it's a very positive way of you tapping into your emotional sense and your sacral chakra in moving forward, right? Because there's no better space but from you to come from your heart space and using that higher wisdom to move you forward and to, you know, to be the light that lights the way for you, right? To light your desires to move forward. I really like that. I think it's a positive outlook for you in the future and a very healthy way of moving forward. The only thing that's going to be in your way, you know, moving forward in the future is that you may have too many desires, and I feel like that is why the wisdom is so important, because you're gonna have to apply your wisdom to make the right choices and to take one desire at a time. I feel too many desires mean scatterbrain, means stagnation, means that, you know, you may be wasting time and moving slower when you have too many things that are happening at once. You may be even cluttered in your brain, you know, too much things going on. You may not be focused on one thing and putting all the necessary energy that needs to go into a project, and that could be a problem for you. All right, so the overall advice the guides have for you is for you to breathe. Take time out to breathe. Breathing is breathing energy into your system so you can calm your nerves and relax your energies and allow for the inflow of wisdom and information to come to you, right? But also, whilst all that is happening, is also connecting you with your higher self and with the universe at large, making you realize that you need to calm down and that everything is okay. That is why the guides are saying that you need to breathe. Okay, so that's pretty much all that I have for you guys, my Aries. I hope that this is really opening you up, right, to understanding the practicality of the chakras and how it is really applicable in everyday life, and how you have to implement it and weave it into your existence to make your life more meaningful and more understanding. All right, so that's all that I have for you. I will definitely see you guys soon. All right, bye.